All right, so standing here at the door of my Sterling. This is Sterling a9500. It's got an MBE 4000 engine in it. Got a few problems. It's been reliable up to this point. So it's sat outside. I think this cold weather, the rain, etc., has caused some issues with it. So we are continuing to upgrade this thing. I call it upgrades because I try to upgrade it instead of just going back stock. But what is it doing now? So she starts up, but then I get a no engine, okay, no engine code. It has an engine, obviously, but something has become detached, wiring contacts, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this ignition switch, and it is a Ford part right here. I already got it here, Ford part. So that's interesting, but you know, Sterling was Ford at one time, and I think Freightliner took it over or whatever, because I get parts from Freightliner now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the lower dash out, take this out, replace that. Should be straightforward, and then see what she does. Okay, the other thing is I was in the middle of upgrading it before it did that. So I've got two PSI modules here. This one is for this truck. It's for MBE 4000. Okay, I'm going to be installing this off the computer. This is for my other Mercedes, which is the 900. And I got to put that one on. So after I get done with this ignition module, I plan to put that in. But also, when I started to put that in, previously what happened, the clip on the side of the engine, when I went to unclip it, because that's pretty much a plug-and-play module, it broke. So I ordered one of these, a new one from Freightliner. Okay, so I need to put that on. That means I need to repin this whole thing, and that's gonna be fun. But I got a couple of terminals. I got this thing here, some pliers for crimping. I got this for cleaning out the terminals, and then also got this kit here, which is wire terminal toolkit. I remember looking into this, but if you have some of these Lao parts, they're pretty good. Okay, so it's this thing here. So probably be using this a lot here. So anyhow, I'm gonna get going on this, and I'm hoping the ignition, that will clear it up, and if not, then we're gonna do some other steps, so watch out. All right, so I just pulled this out, and this is the broken piece, and I'm looking at it. It's kind of dusty in there. Who knows if this is the reason, but there's a little bit of dirt and junk in there. It was kind of crunchy coming out. I sprayed it with this stuff here, Deoxit D5. Never used this stuff, but heard good things, so I sprayed it down on those contacts. I'm probably gonna clean those up with my my little cleaning tweezers, right? So this is what I got to take apart and take these pins out. I haven't figured out that yet. I'm hoping I've got the tool like I showed you earlier, and hopefully it doesn't take long to do that. Give you an idea what you're getting into. So this is that PSI kit, the chip I'm going to put on it. I'm looking forward to that. Should give me about 41 more horsepower on the lowest setting, and that's huge for diesel, especially a big rig. And here's what they send to you, and I'm looking at this, and I probably could have just bought this thing from those guys, because look, they put this stuff together. Here's the Freightliner one, and you know, I mean, this is what you get in your kit. So but it's looks really good. This would have been super easy if this handle had not broken off of mine, but it did, so that's where I'm at. And this will be the second part, putting this thing in. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out, and let's see how long that takes. All right, so what is it doing? I just replaced this ignition switch, and pretty sure, you know, this is what came out of it. I mean, you can't tell with electronics, but this has got 500k miles on it, so that's a lot, 500,000. And so this works good now. So what's it doing? This thing runs through the instrument checks. You're gonna see it sweep. And you see everything, you know, comes back up. But it says no engine. Look at that center, no engine, and I got an ABS error, no engine. So when I plug a scanner into it, it tells me ABS and what axle, etc. I have a scanner for this. I think I got from like a Snap-on subsidiary or whatever. So it's a good scanner, but it doesn't tell me anything about the no engine. Okay, so it's still doing no engine. I know it'll start up because this is what it does. I do have it plugged in because this does not like cold weather, and it's been freezing out here every night, so I'm boiling it. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and get on the man, that's annoying, get on the terminals down here. I'll show you. So this engine's real simple. There's no emissions on this engine. That's why I love it. Pretty clean, straight 6, right? This is the ECU. I'm gonna pull that out, and you can see there's no arms on it anymore because they snapped off. As soon as I touched them, they disintegrated. Okay, so I gotta be careful and pull this off and repin it with a new one, and be careful of that one beside it because I'm not taking that out for the chip I'm putting on this. I just need to pull that one off, the main harness. So if those are connected together, I'm gonna make sure I don't pull that one out and break it too. Yeah, so I'm gonna get going on this. Hopefully they sent me the right deal here. So I couldn't see. This is some kind of a cap for this thing. And I think once I get this stuff apart, I'll be able to figure out how this thing goes on there. Because I've never, done this. So, but there is what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. So this cap just goes like that over that one. Okay. So, all right. Let the fun begin on this thing. Okay, so I went ahead and did this. I'm losing light, sun's going down, it's cold. It's probably gonna rain or snow, so I don't have time. What I did was I went ahead and installed the new harness for the chip. So I plugged it in to the ECU there. This is the old one, broken one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zip tie this together. The cam, I cleaned it up pretty good, so this handle, when you push it all the way down, it locks this in. So as long as that's down and in, this is tight. So I'll zip tie that together. Hooked up negative and positive to the power here off the alternator. This is the chip. This is going to go up there, zip tied to the firewall. And then this is a switch they give you. It's basically a 3-position. Right now it's on stock. You turn it up one, that's like plus 15%. Turn it up another notch, plus 30, which if I put this thing on 30, this engine's gonna puke. It might puke on 15, I don't know. But so I'm gonna see what it does. Right. I'm gonna hook the battery back up. During the wintertime, it's a good idea to keep your batteries on a battery tender. That's what I do. Constantly keep them on battery tender. It just saves your batteries, right? I'm just tired of buying batteries. All right, so that's in. We'll see what kind of codes this thing has. If it sees the engine, I did clean the ECU connector. Sprayed it out, used these little sanding tweezers, cleaned all the tips, so that's good. So yeah, I don't know, let's see. No engine. You still got no engine. What the world? All right, that's disappointing. I don't know what gives here. Worst case, I think, is to have to get the ECU reflashed. But I'm still gonna have to chase this down. Maybe it's a harness connector in the back here of this thing. Basically, it needs to talk to the instrument panel. And I've got books on this. I need to dig my books out and see what's up. Yeah, disappointed.